Hey everyone! Today, I'm going to show you how to remove odor from wet shoes easily with simple steps you can do right at home. We'll also talk about why shoes smell in the first place and give you some science-backed tips to get your shoes smelling fresh again. But first, what are the things you'll need to complete this task? For the full list and where to get them, check the description and pinned comment below. Now that you have all your tools and materials ready, let's get into it. Get rid of it! Before we dive into the fix, let's quickly talk about why your shoes start to stink when they're wet. This will make it easier for you to understand why our solution works. When your shoes get damp, it creates the perfect environment for bacteria and fungi to grow, and it's these microorganisms that cause that nasty odor. There's research out there, like a study from the University of Arizona, that found shoes can harbor millions of bacteria. When moisture gets trapped, these bacteria go into overdrive, and that's where the stink comes from. The first thing you need to do when dealing with wet shoes is to get them dry. The longer they stay wet, the worse the odor gets. You can use newspaper or paper towels to stuff inside the shoes. This helps absorb the excess moisture. Change the paper every few hours to make sure it's doing its job. Another option is using a fan or leaving the shoes in a warm, dry area, preferably outside if it's sunny. Sunlight not only helps dry your shoes faster, but also has natural antibacterial properties. This is because UV light from the sun can kill bacteria, viruses, and other microorganisms that thrive in moist environments like your shoes. Studies have shown that ultraviolet, UV, light can break down the DNA of these bacteria, preventing them from reproducing and ultimately eliminating the source of the bad odor. In fact, research from the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences has pointed out that UV radiation is effective at disinfecting surfaces by reducing the number of bacteria and germs present. By placing your shoes in direct sunlight for a few hours, you're not just speeding up the drying process, you're also helping to naturally disinfect them, which is a double win in fighting odor. Next up, the Real Deodorizer. Baking soda. This is an old-school trick but super effective. Baking soda is great for absorbing moisture and neutralizing odors. All you have to do is sprinkle a generous amount inside each shoe, making sure it covers the entire insole. Let it sit overnight, or at least for a few hours. Baking soda is proven to be an excellent odor neutralizer. It's a base, so it reacts with acids like the ones caused by bacteria and sweat, neutralizing the smell. A study from the American Cleaning Institute showed that baking soda is one of the best home remedies for eliminating odors. Try white vinegar. If you've got some really stubborn odors that baking soda didn't fully handle, another great option is white vinegar. Vinegar works because it's mildly acidic, which helps break down the bad odors. It also has some antifungal and antibacterial properties, so it'll help combat the bacteria causing the smell. Mix 1 part white vinegar with 2 parts water in a spray bottle. Lightly spray the inside of the shoes, but make sure you don't soak them again. Just dampen the surface. Let the vinegar sit for about 30 minutes, then use a clean, dry cloth to wipe away any excess. Now, here's a little extra hack. Tea bags. You can pop a couple of used but dry tea bags into each shoe to help absorb the smell. Black tea, in particular, contains tannins, which are known to kill bacteria. It's a great natural solution if you're out of baking soda or vinegar. Leave the tea bags in for a few hours or overnight. Not only will they absorb the moisture, but they'll also leave behind a subtle, pleasant smell. If you want to give your shoes a fresh scent after deodorizing, you can add a couple of drops of essential oils to a clean cloth and wipe the inside of your shoes. Lavender or eucalyptus oils work really well for this, and they both have antibacterial properties too. Preventing odor in the future. Now that your shoes are odor-free, you'll want to keep them that way. Here are a few quick tips to prevent the smell from coming back. Let your shoes air out after wearing them, don't just toss them in the closet. Use foot powder or antiperspirant on your feet to reduce sweat. Make it a habit to wear socks so they can absorb moisture from your feet. Alternate between pairs of shoes so one can dry out completely before you wear it again. So, there you have it. That's how to remove odor from wet shoes easily with just a few simple household items. If you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you have any other shoe-saving tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.